Once upon a time, there lived a very beautiful woman called Wanja. Wanja was very beautiful to the extent that every man in the village wanted her. For this reason, Wanja was very proud and saw herself as a god. She was too proud, boastful, and wanted everyone, including her friends, to worship the ground that she walked in. Every morning, when girls her age were busy helping at home or fetching water for its use in the home, Wanja was busy preparing herself to look good. She would stare at herself in the mirror, admiring every aspect of her body and her face. She only thought about one thing: how she would dress herself, be pretty, and walk around in the village showcasing her beauty. Wanja's behavior angered her mother so much. She tried to tell her daughter to at least help out in the house, but she refused. Wanja only wanted princess treatment, relaxing and doing nothing. So Wanja's mother did everything in the house, including fetching water at the river. When Wanja's friends noticed how Wanja never helped out at home, they tried to advise her, but she refused to listen. She said to them, "Just because you girls allow yourself to be the house helps of the house, it doesn't mean that I want the same for myself. I am a princess and I only want and deserve princess treatment." Her friends looked at her surprised and they never spoke about that topic ever again. So every day after Wanja had dressed up, she would call her friends and they would walk around the whole village. As they walked, people would normally stare at Wanja's beauty, others would greet her, others would think to themselves, "Oh, she's so lucky to be beautiful." And Wanja normally loved this attention. She loved it when all the attention was on her, and that is why she walked around the village daily. Men would also approach her and be kind and nice to her. Some will bring her gifts, others will just praise her beauty, and she loved all this attention. So there was this particular guy called Musa who had fallen in love with her beauty. Musa was a chocolate muscular man who liked Wanja a lot. Every day, Musa would find a way to speak to Wanja, for he loved her and wanted her to be his. Every day, when Musa came back from hunting, he would take half of his bushmeat to Wanja. Whenever he harvested his produce in the farm, Musa ensured that he would take some of his produce to Wanja's place. Musa genuinely loved her and he wanted her to see it through his actions. Musa also tried to ask Wanja to be his, but Wanja refused. She told him that he was not her type and that he was not rich enough to take care of her. But still, Musa did not give up on her, for he genuinely loved her. He still checked up on her and he still brought bushmeat for her. So one day, Wanja's mother fell very ill and she will not get out of the house. Wanja called the medicine man and he gave her mother medicine and told Wanja that her mother will get better soon, but with the treatment that she was taking, she was not allowed to do any work or any house chores. So Wanja thought to herself, "I don't like working. No, I cannot fetch water from the river, nor can I work. So what will I do?" And then she remembered, Musa, I know what to do. That morning, Wanja went to Musa's house crying and she explained to Musa about her mother's condition. She then went on and lied to Musa so as to deceive him. She told him, "Oh Musa, the medicine man has said that my mother can't do house chores or any work, but there is one thing you don't know about me. Musa, I am sick. Have you ever seen me do anything like fetching water?" Musa replied, "No, I have never seen you fetch water or do any work, and I have always wondered why." Wanja then said to him, I never fetch water or do anything because I am sick. I have back problems and I get extremely sick when I do any work. And now that my mother is sick and I can't help out, I don't know what to do. I am stuck, Musa. I am depressed. I don't know what to do. Musa, who always cared for her, wiped her tears and promised that he would help her. So every day, Musa fetched water for Wanja, cleaned her house and cooked for her and her mother. He did this every day without fail because he wished to help her and get her to like him. Musa did not think to himself that he was being used as a houseboy. So Musa helped Wanja and did everything until Wanja's mother got better. After her recovery, Wanja's mother thanked Musa for helping out and gave him her blessings. Wanja's mother was, however, shocked that her daughter could not even help out herself or do anything in the house. She wondered, what a lazy daughter I have raised. So one day, Musa was invited by his uncle to go to the big city and work with him in his business. Musa was very happy and told his friends about the good news. He went on saying, I am so happy. Let me go to Wanja and invite her to go with me to the big city and we make money together. His friends looked at him and one of his friends said, you love this girl too much, but she doesn't even love you. No, in fact, she rejected you and you even went on and helped out when her mother was sick. Another one of his friends said, let's put her to test. If she passes the test, we will allow you to go to the city with her. If she fails, then it's time you accept that she doesn't love you and move on. So Musa pretended to be very sick and one of his friends went and told Wanja that Musa was very sick and needed someone to watch over him. Musa waited to see if Wanja would show up and help, but she did not show up. Musa hoped that she would show up for him, but nighttime came and Wanja was nowhere to be seen. Wanja had failed the test. Because Musa did not want to let her go, he decided to test her again. He gathered some elders and went to Wanja's place. They had brought with them 2 goats and a cow. Musa and the elders stated their intentions and Musa told Wanja's mother, I love your daughter so much. Please, with your blessings and her approval, allow me to marry her and I promise to take care of her well for the rest of our lives. Before her mother could even speak, Wanja shouted, how many times will I tell you this, Musa? I don't love you and I never will. I don't want to attract poverty and suffering in my life. You are poor. No, you even smell of poverty. I don't like you, so you and this man get out of our house. And with that, Musa and the elders left feeling disappointed and angry because of Wanja's behavior. Musa had opened his eyes and saw how disrespectful and evil Wanja was, and he did not want her anymore. The next day, Musa carried his belongings and left for the big city. Meanwhile, Wanja did not even notice that Musa was gone. She was just busy flirting with every man in the village. Several months later, Musa came back to the village. He was unrecognizable, neat, and was looking like a king. Word spread everywhere about Musa's big car and how he had changed. Upon hearing this, Wanja rushed to Musa's village house, hoping to have a talk with him. As she approached Musa, Musa was shocked to see Wanja. She had completely changed. Her beauty was fading and she looked older than her age. She greeted Musa and they started talking. Wanja was busy smiling as she tried to lie to Musa yet again. This is what she said. Oh Musa, I have missed you so much. After you went, I realized how much I love you. I am now ready for you to marry me. Marry me, even tomorrow, my cute Musa. Suddenly, a beautiful curvy woman started approaching as she shouted, "Baby, my husband, come eat. Lunch is ready." Immediately, Musa held this woman's hand as she looked at Wanja and said, "Meet my wife Zara." "I'm sorry, Wanja, but my love for you ended the day that you chased me and the elders out of your house. My heart now belongs to this beautiful wife of mine, Zara, and I love her more than life itself." So, what's the moral lesson? This story teaches us that we should not treat others badly, no matter their status and their positions. Treat everyone with kindness and goodness, cause in this thing we call life, you don't know what it will draw at you. Anyway guys, that was it for today's story. I really hope that you enjoyed it and learned something out of it. I hope to see you in my next video. Kwaheri.